Wall by Robert Frost. Line by line explanation. Part 4. To each the boulders that have fallen to each, and some are loaves and some so nearly balls. We have to use a spell to make them balance. Stay where you are until our backs are turned. We wear our fingers rough with handling them. These lines are from Robert Frost's poem Mending Wall, which describes the annual ritual of repairing a wall between two neighbors' properties. In these particular lines, the speaker describes the difficulty of stacking large boulders on top of each other, which requires a spell or incantation to keep them in place. The first line, to each the boulders that have fallen, to each, suggests that the boulders have naturally fallen onto each neighbor's property, and each must take responsibility for the rocks on their own side of the wall. This line also creates a sense of fairness and equality between the neighbors. The second line, and some are loaves and some so nearly balls, describes the varied shapes of the boulders, which range from flat and loaf-like to round and ball-like. This emphasizes the difficulty of stacking them in a way that maintains balance and stability. The third line, we have to use a spell to make them balance, suggests that the act of wall building requires not just physical labor, but also a certain amount of magic or trickery. This adds a sense of mystery and otherworldliness to the otherwise mundane task of repairing a wall. The fourth line, stay where you are until our backs are turned, further emphasizes the idea of trickery, as the neighbors use the incantation to keep the boulders in place while they step away. The line also suggests a sense of caution and mistrust between the neighbors, as they do not want to be caught cheating or shirking their responsibilities. The final line, we wear our fingers rough with handling them, emphasizes the physical toll of wall building is not just a mental or magical exercise, but also a physical one that requires strength and endurance. Overall, these lines create a vivid and memorable image of the difficulties and complexities involved in repairing a simple stone wall, while also touching on larger themes of fairness, trust, and the intersection between the natural and supernatural worlds.